Hey everyone, Paul here, and today, well, we're going back to Masters of the Universe. It's going to be Masters of the Universe and ThunderCats. Now, I have three of them here. I have Cheetara, Skell-Ra, and Lion-O. I don't have, was it Battle Cat Man? I was going to get him, but I didn't, and then when I went back to the store, he was gone, but I didn't really care about getting that one anyway. Really, what got me into this was Skell-Ra. Because I can always go for another Skeletor figure. It doesn't matter. The only one I'm not going to get is, like, the ones that have, Skeletor, like, accessories that make them different. I'm not doing that. But this is awesome, I think. So, if we look at him like Cheetara, fastest feline in the universe. Oh yeah, and this is all Mattel, in case you didn't know. If we look on the back, it says, "Beware forces of evil. Nothing in the universe can match the speed of the ThunderCats' ferocious warrior, Cheetara." And, you know, Battle Cat Man, the one I don't have, Cheetara, Lion-O, they don't show Skell-Ra on here, but, Now, what I'm confused about is plug staff handle into bracer. But she has the staff there. But there's the little bracer handle there. I mean, I don't know. And also, she comes with another set of hair and an extra set of shins. So, I don't know. I think I know why. I'm sure maybe once I read the comic in there, it'll make more sense. But I think this is how they look when they're combined with Masters of the Universe. Now, if you take off their hair, because it has that headpiece attached to it, and you switch the shins for these, it should look like normal, like Cheetara the way she would look on ThunderCats. You know, of course, you'd have to take off the little armor she's wearing there too, but that's what I think. That's what I'm going with. So next up is Lion-O here, and we already see he has his I can never remember, Sword of Omens. There you go. So he's got that. He's got extra pair of shins. He has a hand in there, an extra hand. Oh, I see now, because one has a gauntlet on, and the other one doesn't. So I guess that's so he has two hands without a gauntlet. Extra hair. We turn it around. We see him with Skell-Ra. And of course, the three figures there we already saw. And this says, "Lion-O, Lord of the ThunderCats, battles back the ancient forces of evil from Third Earth to Third Eternia." So confused. Third Eternia, then there's New Eternia. I don't know. But Skell-Ra, the whole reason why I went and bought all these, because you can never have too many Skeletors, right? So we see he also has a Mum-Ra head there, and Mum-Ra's clothing. Get double-bladed sword. That's pretty cool. Some wind effects. I don't know. And this is the ever-living evil of Eternia. Turn around. We see all the figures down there. We place the head. Turn Skell-Ra into Mum-Ra. Reversible cape. And place swords of Plundar in hand. Okay. Oh, two character cards, too. Not a comic, but okay. And it says, "Skeletor discovers the mysterious Black Pyramids on Eternia. Now, with the strength of Mum-Ra granted to him by the ancient spirits of evil, Skell-Ra, the ever-living, comes after the power of Grayskull, and he is more dangerous than ever before." You know, I really hope we get a figure of Skell-Ra or Skeletor like this. That I would love to see. But, time to get them all open and take a closer look. Alright, well, here they are. And I have to say, they do have that nice plastic rubbery smell to them. I love it. That's how you know they're fresh. So, they came with their little comics, and both Cheetara and Lion-O had the same exact ones. Third Eternia. I love the artwork in these little comics. They're just so great. So, in this one, Tigra's been captured. And Lion-O and his group just met He-Man. That's pretty cool. Then we get, obviously, they all come with like these little instructions, how you can change them. Of course, they don't tell you that you have to take off her arms and head to take off this. So you can go to that. That's great to know. And we got one for Skell-Ra. And then we have those cards. So, the cool thing, like the back of them, makes one big old picture. And you got here little descriptions. So we'll go over Mumm-Ra first. The Ever-Living. The ancient spirits of evil granted the demon priest Mumm-Ra the power to rule Third Earth. After Mumm-Ra's defeat at the hands of the ThunderCats, the ancient spirits of evil searched across the universe for a new vessel who would trade power for servitude. Then Skeletor, Evil Lord of Destruction. On Third Eternia, Skeletor discovered a new source of power, the Black Pyramids. Within, the ancient spirits of evil offered him unlimited strength, enough to take the power of Grayskull in return. He would do their bidding as he ruled the universe. Awesome. And oh boy, look at all the stuff they come with. Oh, yay. We'll get to all that in due time. So let's start talking about some figures. We'll start with Lion-O. So he has a shoulder shield here, a gauntlet, and the hair. Just, oh my god, look at that! It's so funny seeing him without the hair. But cool. He's got his little chest armor there. You can take that off. Has the ThunderCat logo on it. And he also has a... Does he have a ThunderCat logo underneath? I don't think he does. Nope, I can't see one. But pretty cool. He's got cloth loin cloth. Or a furry loin cloth, that's what I meant. He's got a little bracelet that you can move around. Bracelet. That's not what it is. Oh well. Really cool. I really like how Masters of the Universe is teaming up. Like, they have, of course, Masters of the Universe origin figures. And then they have these ones. But then they also have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles combined. So, I love it. And I have been collecting a lot of those. Well, I've collected a few of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. I just opened them all because I didn't want to wait. So yeah, even though I don't do reviews very often on these, I still buy them. I just open them really quick. So, very cool. And, you know, go over some articulation really quick. Head can go around. Yep. You can look up and down. He's got a wibble wobble in the neck there. Arms go up. They can go back down. Rotate it. We can rotate. Probably better on this arm. Rotate at the elbow. The elbow can get kind of like a 90. Hands. Those will rotate. And I can't see. Yep, they do have a little flip flap to them. We get the waist. That goes around. That's it. Legs go to about there. Forward there. Back there. You can rotate at the knees. You can also rotate at the shins. That's great. And then you've got the feet. Those will rotate around. And of course, you can flip flap up down also. So that's it for Lion-O. Now we'll go over Cheetara. Stand there, Lion-O, don't fall. Yeah, so Cheetara. Again, she has a little arm thing, except, you know, here's for the little staff handle. Comes right out. So I guess if you wanted, you know, you would have her hold this, her actual staff, and then take this out. So, you know, she doesn't have like two. That would just be weird. Put that back on. This will come off, but we're going to have to take off the head and the arms to do it. And this is just, you know, a little flap. Pretty cool. I like it. She's got some spots there. Her hair, though, no spots when she's like this. This hair has spots. But I'll do all the transforming later. So, articulation for her is pretty much going to be kind of the same. Her head can go around, up, down. Oh yeah, also, arm goes up, rotate around, We can do it at the elbow too. Elbow moves. We have the hand. That'll go around. It's got a little flip flap. There we go. Waist goes around. Legs go out. Forward. Back. Not really any. Her buttocks is preventing her legs from going backwards. Then we got the knees. They'll go around. Same with the shins. Those also are separate. Oop, gotta fix that. There we go. And then the feet spin around. And they go up and down. Cool. So Skell-Ra. Oh, Lino. There we go. Skell-Ra looks amazing. And he's so much bigger too. Which makes sense because he is combined. You know, he has the power of whatever. What is that supposed to be? The ancients? I can't remember what is it they say. But, so, this is a separate piece from the head. The horns and the hood. So the head can move around inside there. You can't move the whole thing because the hood is attached to this chest piece, so it's not going to turn. So the head can go like pretty much to there. But why would you turn the head? It just looks weird then. It's got this little like sharp metal piece on the top there. At least I think it's supposed to be metal. I love those horns though. I love the green. And also, his jaw can move. It doesn't have hinges or anything, or joints, but it's soft plastic where you can actually do that, which is cool. I love the eyes with the red pupils. This cape he has is actually reversible, so we have Mum-Ra's cape in the back and Skell-Ra's in the front. I just love this figure. He's got some fur near those feet. Love his skirt there, pretty cool. Very awesome figure. Of course, I don't care for these little nubs coming out the back of the cape. And then when you take it off, it has these big old things there. But whatever. So, the head, yeah, we already saw how that moves. The arm, go out. It could go all the way around if the cape wasn't there. Same thing, the arm is going to move, hands, everything is the same. It's all the same articulation as the other two figures. Nothing is different. So there's really nothing to show off. But I just love it. So, back to Lino. He has his Sword of Omens. You just put that in his open hand. And the sword is cool, so we have the eye of Thundara. I think I said that right. And then we have the ThunderCat symbol there. Really awesome looking sword. Of course, you can't hold it in this hand, but that's okay. I mean, you could replace the hand, but then you still can't hold the sword in it. But he does have... You can put a sword right back there. There, out of the way. Same goes for her with... Well, she can't really put her staff anywhere because the handle of it goes there. So I guess, whatever. Now, Skell-Ra has this cool double sword. Too bad he can't take them apart and have two swords. Well, you just put that in his hand. Not bad. So I guess now I am going to go ahead and turn them into the other... I'm going to put all the other pieces on, and we'll take a look at that. So, you know what? They look very good when you transform them into, just plain old ThunderCats. They really look like they do from their show. It's amazing. It almost makes me want to buy them again just so I have a set of them in their crossover garb and then like this. Because this is great, like, whoosh. Otherwise it'd be like, what, get Super 7 versions? Nah, forget that. $40, $60 for a figure. No way. So we got Cheetara here. So she's got the spots in her hair. Yeah, so you change the shins, take out the little bracelet thing. Let's see if I can remember with her. Yeah, so to get that off, took off the head, and I had to pop out the arms, which, oh, now it's giving me an issue. There we go. This one came out a little bit easier. Not bad. In, just as easy. This one, though, doesn't want to come out for some reason. Oh, well. I'll get to that some other time. Not bad. And we got Lion-O here. You can actually take off this armor piece, but meh. And he has the belt. So to get his thing off, I just unpopped his waist. And then in his head. Yeah. So very cool. It just looks like he should. I can't believe it. Then we got Mum-Ra here. Oop, Lion-O down. Mum-Ra is Mum-Ra. Just flip the capes. Took off things. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So it looks cool. I like how his, the cloth he's supposed to have is, like, see-through. That's pretty interesting. They could have just went with white, but that works. Alright, well, that's just been my review of Masters of the Universe and ThunderCats, Cheetara, Lion-O, and Skell-Ra. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.